Welcome to the CompTIA Project Plus Prepcast by baremetalcyber.com. Meetings remain one of the most important tools in a project manager's toolkit for aligning teams, sharing updates, and making decisions. While meetings are often seen as routine, their effectiveness depends heavily on selecting the right type for the objective at hand. Each meeting type, collaborative, informative, or decisive, serves a different purpose and demands different preparation and facilitation styles. Knowing the distinctions between them helps teams approach meetings with the right expectations, resulting in more focused discussions, better engagement, and clear outcomes that support project progress. Collaborative meetings are designed to bring people together to actively work on problems, develop ideas, and co-create solutions. The emphasis is on participation and contribution from all attendees, rather than passive listening. Typical examples include workshops, focus groups, and joint application development, JAD sessions, where the goal is to generate ideas, explore options, or shape deliverables in real time. This format relies on an open-minded approach, where all perspectives are welcome and the diversity of experience in the room becomes a key asset. The benefits of collaborative meetings extend beyond the immediate deliverable. They encourage creativity by allowing team members to contribute their unique insights without the constraints of rigid formats. Shared ownership of ideas fosters stronger buy-in for solutions, making implementation smoother. Collaborative meetings also help break down silos between departments by creating space for cross-functional interaction. By working through complex issues together, teams build mutual understanding and produce richer solutions that draw from the collective knowledge in the group. A variety of techniques can be used to make collaborative meetings productive. Brainstorming allows a rapid flow of ideas without judgment, helping the group think broadly before narrowing down options. Affinity mapping groups related ideas together, making patterns more visible. SWOT analysis, examining strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, provides a structured way to evaluate potential approaches. Dot voting or prioritization grids help the group converge on preferred solutions by giving participants a clear method for ranking or selecting ideas. Informative meetings serve a different function. They are primarily about delivering updates, briefings, or instructions to a defined audience. In this setting, the main flow of information is from the presenter to the attendees. Examples include regular status updates, stakeholder reviews, or demonstrations of new functionality. The aim is to ensure that participants are informed about developments that affect their work or interest, rather than to debate or decide on specific actions during the meeting itself. The most effective informative meetings are highly structured to make the best use of everyone's time. A clear agenda and time-boxed presentations keep discussions on track and ensure all planned topics are covered. Visual aids such as dashboards, slide decks, or demonstration screens can make the content more engaging and easier to understand. Even in an update-focused session, providing a concise summary and outlining next steps at the end helps reinforce the message and leaves participants clear on what comes next. It is important to avoid common pitfalls in informative meetings. Without discipline, these sessions can drift into unstructured conversations that dilute the key messages. Presenters should keep reports concise and tailored to the interests of the audience, avoiding unnecessary detail that can lead to disengagement. Overuse of technical jargon or insider terms can alienate participants unfamiliar with them, so clarity and accessibility should be priorities. Respecting time limits is also critical to maintaining participant attention and ensuring that the meeting remains a valued use of time. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Decisive meetings are focused on reaching conclusions, making approvals, or resolving outstanding issues. These sessions are typically attended by individuals who have the authority to commit resources, approve plans, or direct next steps, such as project sponsors, steering committees, or senior stakeholders. Common examples include phase gate reviews, where a project's readiness to move into the next stage is assessed, or executive approval meetings for funding decisions. The primary outcome of a decisive meeting is a clear decision that is recorded, communicated, and acted upon promptly. Preparation for decisive meetings must be thorough to ensure stakeholders have the information they need to make an informed choice. This includes presenting only the most relevant data, risks, and options in a concise, well-structured format. Background documentation should be sent in advance so participants can review details and prepare questions. Anticipating potential objections or concerns allows the project manager to prepare evidence-based responses that keep the discussion moving forward. Proposed recommendations should be clearly stated, supported by rationale, and ready for debate if needed. Managing the decision-making process during these meetings requires strong facilitation. The meeting leader should keep the conversation aligned with the stated objective and prevent side discussions from distracting the group. All relevant decision-makers must be given an opportunity to speak, ensuring that the final outcome reflects a balanced consideration of perspectives. Once decisions are reached, they should be documented immediately, along with any conditions, constraints, or dissenting opinions, and confirmed on the record before the meeting ends. Decisive meetings also serve as escalation points for issues that cannot be resolved at the team level. In these cases, the problem, its impacts, and potential solutions should be presented clearly and without bias. Professionalism is critical, especially when dealing with contentious topics. Capturing the resolution in the meeting records ensures that the escalation process is formally closed and that follow-up actions are tracked. Knowing when to use each meeting type is key to efficient project management. Collaborative meetings are best for solving problems, designing solutions, or generating innovative ideas. Informative meetings work well for sharing updates, lessons learned, or upcoming plans that do not require immediate decisions. Decisive meetings should be reserved for situations where approvals, funding, or conflict resolution are necessary. The purpose of the meeting should always be defined before scheduling so the right format can be chosen. In some cases, a single session may blend multiple meeting types. For example, an all-day planning workshop may begin with informative presentations to establish context, move into collaborative exercises to generate solutions, and conclude with decisive actions to approve the agreed plan. This hybrid approach can be highly effective if the agenda is clear and each segment is time-boxed to maintain productivity. Documenting meeting outcomes is a consistent requirement regardless of meeting type. For collaborative sessions, key themes, unresolved items, and agreed next steps should be noted. Informative meetings may only require distribution of presented materials and a brief recap. Decisive meetings demand full documentation of the decisions made, assigned responsibilities, and deadlines for action items. Prompt distribution of meeting records ensures alignment and accountability. The choice of tools can enhance the effectiveness of each meeting type. Collaborative meetings benefit from interactive tools such as whiteboards, sticky notes, or digital brainstorming apps. Informative meetings often make use of dashboards, visual reports, or slide presentations to communicate data clearly. Decisive meetings require structured templates for decision logs, action registers, and formal approval records. Matching the tools to the meeting's purpose improves engagement, clarity, and follow-through. In summary, meetings must be designed around a clear purpose, whether to collaborate, inform, or decide. Selecting the correct type shapes the preparation, facilitation, and documentation processes, which in turn influence meeting effectiveness. By aligning the format with the objective, project managers can improve communication, maintain productivity, and ensure that every meeting advances the project toward its goals. Thank you for listening. Please follow baremetalcyber.com on social media and check out our books at cyberauthor.me.